Hello there, Herobrine. Welcome. Good afternoon to ya. How are you doing on this fine day? Convinced my brother to get Helldivers. Nice. I didn't do very much though. He didn't need a lot of convincing. I just sat there and played the video game for like I didn't even really like play the game. We were super credit farming. But I'm glad to hear that he has been influenced to play the game. It is a good game. Despite the times that I rag on it, it is still a good game. I'm doing alright. I would be doing better if things just worked the first time, but things are working now, and that's better than not. So, I'm doing alright. One HP already. You want to play his first game with you? So he's yes, but he said he would want to play his first game with you. What does this mean? Like, I understand, right? You're saying he wants to play his first game with me, but like, why? That's my question. What has happened? I'm not saying I'm necessarily against it. I'm just wondering why. I have no qualms with this idea. I don't know. Alright then. We could drive Lang a D10, but that is some hectic stuff. I don't think he's. I mean, obviously he's not ready for it. Maybe he's a pro gamer though. Who knows? Maybe he's got that blood flowing through him and he's ready. He's prepared. So he doesn't have a way to play, so it will be a while. Ah, okay. So I have prep time, is what you're saying. Yeah, if he tunes into the streams, I can teach him a bit more, I guess, about the game. He can learn through osmosis, just by watching and whatnot. What the heck is this? The guy just sent it. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness it didn't strike me, I guess. He always tells me to stop talking about it, so this is progress. Yeah? It most certainly is. Well, congratulations on your progress. Congratulations on getting yourself a fellow diver in the house. I can't move. Dang it, I thought I only moved once. It said 4, didn't it? Did I move up this turn? I might have. Didn't think I did. I didn't attack. Can this be deployed diagonally? No. So sad. Can they buff that? Thank you. Diagonal, give it to me. Make it more annoying. Um, 28. 2 shells left. They can't heal. Supply truck is dead. Run this bad boy over. I take a shot here. I back up. What can I do? That's 4.3. I can move back 1. I don't even have to. Okay. Let's turn everybody up. Take out this guy. I think I like the way the lit up feels. It's just I'm missing one thing in Overwatch, which I have through a missile copter, but that is just not good enough, in my opinion, because it needs to be able to sit. Doesn't have the feel for that. Let me get something. Hmm. Oops, something went wrong. Thank you, YouTube Music. Very nice. Alright, I feel like that's kind of loud. Okay, that appears, and then I press the button, and we're good to go. Okay. YouTube streams have been considered dying, so that's good. It should be streaming with this card, and it's not showing any increased utilization, which is kind of insane. I don't know how that works, but I'm not gonna worry about it, I guess. I can't just drive up there, because then they'll shoot this, so gotta be careful with that. Take care of that. Mortar gets taken out next turn. I need to refill this, probably. Right. Oh yeah, I don't have the ability to mark yet, either. I need a unit that can mark. There's like little bits and pieces of the loadout that are really close to being done. Everything is so close. That's veteran C3 Marines and I can't one-shot? Really? I can't run this way. Okay. Now I can run this guy over here, do that, refill next turn, refill next turn. Get in the car. I can move them up to right here, then they can hit everything. And fight this guy here. Just gotta be careful of the infantry. And then I'm good to go. .9, I get 1 movement. Okay, 54 is pretty dang good, but they're already veteran C3, so you don't have to worry about that. 51. Move this bad boy up. Blast him again. And I have no other way of shooting again this turn. Do I? You don't have a radar, and I'm not marked, so you shouldn't be able to see me if I move over. Correct? Correct. Okay, thank you. How much armor? You get 10 armor, don't you? 11. You are freaking weak. I just ran you in front of that. Of course it's CF. What are you doing playing Arcane Odyssey? Of course it's CF. What are you doing playing Arcane Odyssey? Of course it's CF. Your second addiction is MTC. I missed the Helldiver stream because I don't watch that. I missed the Super Battle Golf stream because I don't watch that. Of course it's CF. Yapping. There it is. Look at it. Look at it. Right there. Predicted. So predictable. This catch guy. Caught red-handed. He can't help himself. Ooh, actually, I could have struck that. It's fine, though. I'm not going to. Caught him red-handed. It's too easy, man. It's too easy. Bye-bye, nephew. I got school to do. Talk about nom. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I have drank. Have fun at school. Nephew. Fun and school. It's possible to have fun at school, bro. I know you got friends. I know you got peeps you hang out with. All that good. It is possible to have fun at school. This is a fact. I don't think I should have done that. It's fine, actually. I can shell this guy. Hell no. Yes. Hell yes, bro. Hell yes. Howdy. Not much I can do about that, is there? There's a sniper in front of me. You guys aren't going to get pinned down, it's fine. It's probably fine. Complete. Recon team getting gunned the heck down. Did we freaking mind? Yeah, they're not wrong about these guys being menaces when they get some freaking veterancy on them. They do pretty good damage. I actually might prefer them over a fire team in this lit out. It's a shame that the fire team is not available. Alright, seems like it's good. I can spawn somebody as well. What do I want? I didn't lose anybody, did I? That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. That's not a road. Can I spawn a missile copter on grass? Yes. Very nice, very nice. Alright, next order of business is getting this guy up here, probably. Yes, it is. We'll bring the Marines up and we can work on this bunker with the AEV, I suppose. Oh, I need to get an anti-tank gun in the bushes, too. Alright, Bazooka in the house, blasting my freaking cargo plane. I don't know how he can see him. How he's aware of him, really. I want him out of here this turn. No, actually, I didn't need to get him out of there this turn. Tall grass is just fine. Recon team can run in. Blocked, alright. Okay, he's dead. Alright. Next turn, this guy gets smacked. I probably restock him. I can't capture this turn because that happened. I wonder if I could have got them over there instead. Mobility kill, huh? What do you mean mobility kill? I got splashed. Like, are you kidding? It's a splash. It wasn't a direct hit. It's a freaking splash. $55 versus 28. Okay, you can move now, thank goodness. Get the heck out of there, please. That leaves me with one movement. I want to get a flare down here. I don't think it's going to see very much, though, because all this tall grass. What the heck? That's exactly why I want to get an anti-tank gun down, because of that crap. I should have waited till I had it up, probably, but the time is freaking being wasted. I think that was a utility truck there. I can body block with the AEV. They'll contact him first anyways. I just need time to get that thing down. I can actually blast past him with the heavy artillery. Bam, bam. I can capture on this turn. Or I can probably take them out with the AP tracer rounds. Like this, yep. Okay. 180 bucks, what do I need? Nothing. I need to save up for another cargo plane, I think. What the heck is this? You don't have relentless, you're getting freaking blasted. You hear that? Death. What am I hitting you with, though, is the question. Stealth for 106. Screw you, pal. Ooh, no AT up. Sad. What do you think he does? Ooh, my audio just lagged like crazy. What the heck was that? I don't want to be scared to use the AEV. That's not the problem. I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't get taken out by like an assault tank or something, because they're already pushing down this side. Anti-tank gun isn't active till next turn. Okay. Medics are dead because they just walked up and shot them with like 4 dudes. Kind of crazy, but that's what happened. So take this, I guess. What was that? Why did my screen like flicker black for a second? Um. Can we not do this? All right. Recon guard getting his freaking money's worth, that's for sure. Good job, recon car. Where's my troop transport? Here it is. Alright, next turn, I can restock, move up, or restock, leave. Get on, drive up. Shouldn't be anybody to challenge me right now. As far as I know. And there's the assault tank. It is looking up this cliff to attack me. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, my bad. I should have just known. Still out of range. I can't heavy artillery him, not safely. Well, at least it was just the AEV. Are they relentless? No. I can run in front of them then. Are you in range of this? No. I'm gonna move you up one. Don't die on me. He drives over here, unless he goes like this somehow, he should be getting shot. Okay. I don't think they survive a direct hit from heavy artillery. Or from heavy howitzer, excuse me. But we'll have to see. I should have refilled it before I left. Weird that you can click in between this. Like, what in the world is that? Over here, like, why are my clicks not registering? No, they're registering. Your clicks are perfectly fine. That's not the freaking problem. Wonder if these field medics get shot again. Just cause, you know. They have no vision, but they're just gonna run over and shoot him. They have vision of this guy. Light tank ate it. That's really not what I was looking for. What? Oh, the grass. So he just can't fire there because there's grass in the way? It's grass. Like, yes, I understand not being able to see, but not being able to fire is different. No? Like, what? Howdy, partner. Trying to figure out what the heck even hit me. I think I can do this turn anyways with this. Move it over. Prep these guys to get moving. You guys have armor, but you're gonna get shelled again. It's worth it to at least get a shot out of the SPG, I guess. Only have 10 turns, basically, to get this. The whole freaking assault tank is just... Oh, holy moly. And they didn't shoot the anti-tank gun. Okay, then. I thought they were gonna shoot it, that's why I summoned a second one. Who's injured? No one. You have 17.5 armor. 4.4. I'm gonna get one movement. They can't see over here. I think you kill them, which is not a problem. There's a medium tank there. You get a range of 3. Alright, I'm gonna click autoplay. You can actually tell when you hit something because it makes a very quiet but distinct sound. You can march the anti-tank gun up later. They can't see this. I'm going for it. They can't see it. So they shouldn't be doing anything to me, but we'll see in a second. Okay, shelling the heavy artillery is kind of insane, but go off. Moving this down here is a little greedy. They shouldn't be able to see into these trees, right? It doesn't say there's red there. Okay, they can see into the trees. It's so stupid. Like, what is that? They can see all of this for some reason. Okay. Heavy artillery is now close. A wee bit risky, potentially. Let's see if the medics get screwed, I guess. Anti-tank gun is up. Still can't see into this at all. I think this is closer. Is that the MG from the tank? $42, $38, $49. I need to be able to see. I don't want to. There's no medium gunner there. It's fine. $33. Alright, this is gonna be a little rough. I can attack over him as well. Okay, I think I have to burn the anti-tank gun shot here. Movement of 6. $34, 2-star. That's 37, that's 33. Actually, shall you? There's 39. They're not pinned down for some reason. Ability to kill the guy. Is that committed? I can't read it. I have to land you this turn then. Why aren't you getting... I think you got restocked. I'm not sure. Get out of here. Alright. Recon team might be dead. They're gonna get blasted by the medium tank and the commandos. Frontline scouts, you say? Oh yeah, they're Omega dead. I just burned my radio. .9 to 5.3. Freaking youch and yikes. Can't fire over the trench. The dugout. I don't think they have another spag. Oh, I couldn't fire over it probably because somebody was in there. That's what I'm gonna assume. For right now, at least. Is there still a bazooka over there? I don't know. It's fine if they get hit. It's fine. You need to be healed. Alright, now we need to capture this. There's a freaking medium gunner still here. .38 versus 34. You are veteran C2 with 5 kills. But you guys, you're towed infantry, I guess it counts differently. 57 versus 57. Freaking shame, isn't it? Oh well. Seems like this thing's been injured. That's committed. I gotta stop doing that. How much terrain damage? Does this do no terrain damage? The freaking bomb from a plane does no terrain damage? I mean, I understand the whole balancing thing, but still. It's not what I'm expecting. Okay, that answers my question. The bazooka is still there. Kill him. Thank you. Capture. You land 2 over. Okay. So if I move you here, I can drop you next turn there. Leave you there for a turn. There's a sniper. I took 44. He's just shooting me. They've been shelling me this entire freaking time. I got pinned down from the splash. You are a bum. Die. But medics may not survive this. I should have captured that first. The enemy that now knows that's there. I have all these other options for supplies that I just don't use as well. I need to start using the AoE supply. Then again, though, things are getting injured every turn, so I don't really get the option. I don't want to land them because I need to move as well. Should we respond heavy artillery? Yeah. Okay, I can get that next. Here they freaking come. They lived, but they're getting shelled again next turn. Up you go. Range of 3, committed, kapow. Am I supposed to start pushing right now? I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Transport truck is not in position. Somebody in this house? Do I get a... I do actually get sight of that. Nice. Okay. Pretty young boy with a death wish got you. Another challenger approaches the anti-tank gun. They won't stop advancing. No, you're the ones advancing. I haven't moved. Keep that in mind. Thank you very much. Oh. It's fine. I can't shell that. Can't shell this. I didn't have to move him then. It's a shame. I didn't fire yet. Fire. Thank you. Still NIC adolescent. Okay, we spelled adolescent wrong, but I don't blame you because English freaking sucks. Also, these field medics have been getting shelled this entire game. They just don't get the chance to play the game. Oh my gosh. Like, stop. It's just harassment. Shell, 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 shell. I keep on supplying them. Shell, shell. Like, stop. You got freaking dumb. There are better things you could do with your freaking shells. Yet you insist on just harassing me. You think you're freaking funny? That's why I'm winning right now. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes sense because they're getting guaranteed value out of it. They know that somebody's there. They can't see anybody else, but still, like, frick you. Hello? Anybody home? Nobody's home. Hi there. Yeah, this should help. Stop posting links. Warning. Okay, even if he moves out, he can't attack me. I don't know why I did that. Also, I have a dive bomber. I have multi-move, and I just moved it to the right by accident because I was trying to click off instead of pressing freaking Q. It's not hard. You press freaking Q. He's gonna get shot by a machine gun now. Lovely. Who is most likely to get attacked? Probably the Marines. And would you look at that? Resisted. Howdy, partner. That's a freaking vehicle. Oh my gosh. I'm so EP. Well, un-EP yourself right now. Oh, that does no damage. Well, it's about what I expected trying to fight a tank destroyer. Hard to un-EP. Well, then maybe it's time for EP. Then you're not EP so much as you are groggy. It's time to get up and do something. Hang on. Think my alarm is officially screwed. I spilled coffee out by accident once and it's just cooked. Well, that tends to happen when you spill water-based products on electronics. If you didn't immediately go out of your way to clean it, unplug it and clean it, then yeah, it's probably cooked, as you say. Why am I blocked again? Alright. It still works. I guess I just slept through this annoying thing. Alright then. Didn't even check first. I mean, you did say I think, right? Yeah, you said I think. Okay. Acceptable. None of these guys have anything that can just, like, completely ruin my day, yes? He will run at me. I can go up here, it's fine. Bow. No, I did not see that they're changing the MO reward system. Enlighten me, because this could be exciting. Freaking blocked. Alright, shell the guy in the house. And then for good measure, probably shell him again. No freaking medics because they kept on harassing me. It's safe for heavy artillery. I get the medics now. I think I need the medics. Because I'm about to do something that I shouldn't do. So I'm just not going to do it. Every 3 seconds I'm getting freaking bullied. Leave me alone. You chasing me down for? Back the heck up. Out of fuel. Exciting, you no longer get random ass MO rewards for not playing. If you weren't on during an MO and it's been completed, you're not getting those from medals. Alright. I mean, that does make sense. Though it is kind of an anti-community change. It's not too terrible. I mean, it makes sense, right? It does suck that they're implementing that, though. I mean, that's just, like, unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. Yeah, exactly. Why do it? They don't really have a reason to do that. It was never a problem in the past. They concern me? They are very concerning indeed, yes. I don't know what they're doing, man. It's weird. Like, you had me thinking that something good was gonna happen. It's not your fault, right? You just said MO changes. And when you said MO changes, I thought, oh, what could they do that could possibly be negative for the MO? That wouldn't make any sense. They can only make good changes with the MOs. Nope. They just did that. Which isn't terrible, but it's completely unnecessary. So, how freaking sad. Tragedy. I might get RPG'd here, actually. They're gonna come flying up with this RPG. I'm fine. On that front, at least. I'm getting shelled. I'm getting freaking struck with an RPG. Anything and everything, bro. Anything and everything. Just send it. Why the frick not? Utility truck on utility truck violence. Maybe I did need to do that. I did need to do that, I think. Never mind. 45, 43. I don't think that's enough. Every plane is suffering right now. Every aircraft. When I get the chance, I have to land this bad boy. So what you're doing with your systems? Read. Oh man, I thought that I'd be able to move this up there. 4.6, 5.9. That should be within 6.0, no? Oh no, it's going onto a road that costs less. I see. Dang it. I didn't pay attention. It would have told me as well if I could do that. I can block. The answer is I swapped them around. So the one that was streaming is now gaming. The one that was gaming is now streaming. Did you conclude that stream resources aren't as demanding as you thought? No. I concluded that I could not play the video games that I wanted to play. I concluded that my Helldivers ran like freaking booty cheeks. Dude, there's a tank destroyer sitting in that bush, and I want to push him now, but I don't have the freaking stuff to do it. He's pissing me off just by existing. His mere presence is just enough to send me into a rage. Also, this thing is dead. You'd think they stop, but they can see him, so they're not gonna stop. If only I had shelled that, I might have been able to freaking shell him. I think this anti-tank gun is dead. Oh, they chose to use the flamethrower on him, which actually might let him live. Raven! Yeah, bro, just freaking shell the crap out of my Marines. Yes! Yes! We're not done yet. Kill them all, why don't you? You freaking bub. Up you get. Did you already? Yeah, in Overwatch. Get shot in the face. Frick you too, pal. I'm fearless. It's not like it matters. You're not doing anything to me. Okay, I can do this, and I can still land on this turn. Right for Relentless. You're double Relentless. That's freaking wrong button. It's all good. Thank goodness the thing was there. Um, 44 versus 46. Shell him and pin him down. That's an RPG on my Tank Hunter. Freaking dweeb mistake. Where the heck am I going? There's a lady in my head who calls me Stud Muffin. Please leave me alone. Goodbye. Hello? Anybody help? Howdy. I'd shell you, but I'm going to shell you, so you're getting shelled. Thank you. Alright, 650. We're just gonna go ahead and just start spamming dive bombers and call it a day. Dive bomber, missile copter. Do I have missile copter over here? No. I have a cargo plane that can supply everybody. Dead, dead. Dead. He dies to the artillery. You can't even shoot this guy this turn unless you have a spag or something. Screw you too, pal. Field medic's dead again. There will never be a field medic that gets to play the game for longer than 5 minutes in this lobby. Would you say I'm decent with throwing unexpected stuff at you in this game? L field medic. Okay, first of all, W field medic because they're the ones eating shells. Like, it's not like he did something wrong. Or they did something wrong because they're a group. They're just on the freaking... They're getting the freaking stick, bro. That's all it is. They're getting shafted. Unexpected stuff? No. But taking what you're doing and... Okay, that was... If you're talking about my heavy artillery, screw you. If you're talking about the heavy howitzer, yes, I agree. Unexpected, no. But, things that make sense, yes. Like, you are doing more to properly supply your armies. You're actively scouting. You are using game mechanics, like recognizing that destroyed buildings can be seen through. with the RMPC, for example, the last time. I mean, you saw me do it to you, but you did use it yourself, which means that you're actively employing it, which is good. I'd say that you're playing the game better than you were, but I wouldn't say that you're doing stuff that's unexpected, because it's not unexpected. Like, what you're doing, if it makes sense, I wouldn't say it's unexpected. And, like, that's coming from me knowing what makes sense and what I think you're capable of doing at that time. So, yeah, unexpected, no. But proper, I'd say yes. Sup, bitch? Who you talking to? This is a male dog. Cock. Do you hear me? Freaking Dogecock. Don't let Grant hear me say that. He's gonna start saying it himself. Okay, Stud Muffin. Oh. He likes Gianni too. Enlighten this man. Actually, I mean, he was there, but still. Greetings. This mission will be done soon. Would have beaten this thing more times than I can count, but still. It must be perfect. Alright, it says around 49 to be gamble. Yes. Freaking 49. Oh my gosh, it lied to me. I can't believe this. Wow. Why would it do such a thing? Can't even make it. Three. Also on Twitter to be cute. It's a Mustang and his name is Dutch. Tahiti. We're going to Tahiti. Alright, you're getting bombed. Howdy. And missiled for fun. Why not? You know, this makes no difference. I missile him this turn or next, so that's not happening. Do you still have multi-move? You do. Interesting. It's just not displaying because of that. So how are you doing on this fine, fine day, Mr. Dote? Anybody home? No. Should have refilled this. I need that building leveled. It's not that big of a deal. I can just move the heavy artillery somewhere else. I wonder if this is a good assault point. It's good enough to strike that, but it needs to hit the heavy artillery later. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Did someone say 2 heavy artilleries and no field medics? Because what the heck are those? Is this even our dubs using heavy artillery? Yes. Quote unquote. Our dubs likes innovating. He makes multiple loadouts with multiple things. All kinds of things. All kinds of things. And one of the things that he's doing is using heavy artillery. Okay, if I shell him, I'm getting attacked. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, I can get him. It's fine. Oh, good night. And they can't see me anymore. They know I'm still there, though. At least they think I'm still there. It's an AI, of course it knows I'm still there. He's mobility killed. Get the heck out of Dodge, please. Thank you. You guys like T, Scotty? Oh my gosh. Multi-move, Pog. Come in. I've returned. Alright, how are we gonna do this? We need to land 2 over without getting shelled by some idiot sitting inside that building. I have 6 movement. I think he's sitting here and it's not an RPG. I think it's a bazooka. That's a bazooka. Let's run for the hills. He can move 2 tiles, which means I should be safe if I get here. This is guaranteed safety. He's gonna be able to see. No, he can't see me. Get the utility truck ready. That should restock next turn. In case you're wondering why I'm not shelling this anti-tank gun now, it's because I'm trying to conserve HP. But I think I'm gonna do it anyways, because I can reduce his damage. Also, Dizzy, I want you to know, when you can't see somebody, it doesn't matter if you can or can't, but in the instance where you can't see somebody, because this is how you'll know if you hit somebody, pay attention when you hit something. Because when you attack a tile, whether or not you hit a unit plays a different sound, even if they're out of vision. So the most obvious one is the mobility kill, right? It's the metal pipe falling sound effect. Everybody knows that one. But if you just tag somebody and you don't mobility kill them, you will hear like a metallic tone. So you have to listen very carefully if you're blind firing. If you have music going like me, for example, and you're not paying attention, you are going to have a rougher time. I can still hear it with the music on, but if I'm thinking about 85 other things, I'm not going to notice it. So you got to pay attention. It's very, very important. Or it can be important when you're blind firing. There are some weaknesses that my loadout has. The main weakness is that I don't have anybody who can properly mark a target. Right? I can throw flares down perfectly fine, but I can't mark a target. And marking is good for not having to face check things. That's what I would primarily intend to use it for, not having to face check. Get down. Come in. Get it done. All right. You're welcome. Okay, that bazooka did not even freaking move. I didn't even flinch. That's impressive, I guess. Or something, some kind of word. I think he's dead. Yeah, that's Veteran C3 contractors. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. Nothing can be done. I probably should have shelled him with this guy instead then. Before you ask me what's playing, I do not know. I'm sorry. I think snipers are bugged, and what has brought you to this conclusion? You can't land here, can you? You can, okay. Heck damage this guy. I didn't see it. Heck. Yeah, I got quite the song name. Quite the song name that they keep on whispering in my ears. After every kill, they gain a veterancy medal for themselves. For some odd reason, they can have 3 kills and be veterancy 3. That might not be a... I mean, yes, that could be a bug. But it can be in either direction. The first way that it could be a bug is that... Wait. No, it's a sniper. Yeah, that's what infantry do. What do you mean? Infantry get veterancy after 1 kill. Vehicles get it after 2. Infantry get it after 1. What do you mean, what? Oh my gosh, this guy doesn't use infantry. This is why you gotta play the game. Oh my gosh. Like, I was about to agree with you. I was like, oh, that might be because they're trying to do something with the thingy. It has been explained somewhere. It might be explained in this game's tutorial or in the previous one. But that is a staple of the NIC saga, if you will. That has always been the case. You almost got me. I was like, yeah, man, you're right. That sucks. Oh, wait. Yeah. Come on. How dare you? Oh, this guy's here. All right. You should die now. I'll see if I can find a source for what I have said in a second. What's the point of veterancy bonuses? I feel like we talked about this just the other day too, but I'll say it again. So, veterancy improves the units. It gives them additional HP. It gives them additional damage. That's the idea. What's the... No, no. Are you talking about something like this then, with the contractors? Where they have this little star? And it gives them... Yeah, okay. So if you read it, I know reading's hard. It says right here, veterancy gained from this unit is much more effective. So I don't know what the general stat bonus per level is, but it's less than 11%. Units that have veteran, they have their own like individual levels. I don't know like what it is for each individual units. I think they tune it per unit. But this one, for example, gains 11% stats. So after 3 kills, he's at maximum veterancy, and he gets 133% damage, bonus armor or whatever, bonus HP. If we look at somebody like my veterancy 5 tank hunter, you can see that even though he's veterancy 5, he only gets 123%. So I think it's more like 5% per level, or maybe like 4.5% per level on basic units. And on special units with veteran, they get 11% per level. And they get it faster. The point of veteran is to make the unit a menace very quickly, to distinguish them from the other units. You only need 3 kills instead of 5, right? To reach your maximum veterancy, and you have better bonuses. That's the idea behind it. You'll see in some descriptions, like for the description of the... It's not contractors, it's like... I can't remember their name. They have auto shotguns. It specifically says that they become a menace quickly with veterancy. And the idea behind them is you kill a unit, you walk over, you pin somebody, you kill them next turn, and you just rinse and repeat, one-shot people on a... I don't want to call it an off-turn cooldown, but I don't know how else to describe it, so I'm going to call it that. Get off the freaking recon car. What if I just obliterate you before you get the chance? Yeah. Nice one, pal. Did you stock? I don't think you restocked. No, you stocked. Okay. I think the auto one is this one? No, it's this one. Passively applies. Yeah, it gives a light supply. That's why it's worse. What about this one? Covert supply. This is a area supply. Only works in the air. 3, you're stocked. That's dead, I think. You're getting shelled for fun. Reading is hard because apparently red that just gains 12% to veterancy gain, which can't really be since infantry gain a veterancy per kill. Yeah, it wouldn't change the yield of how many veterancies they get per kill. It just improves the veterancy stat itself. Yo, Kiki Craft, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. There should have been a second anti... No, it's right here. Yeah, you're getting shelled. Man, it's gonna be real fun thinking about anti-tank guns, heavy artillery, and field guns. I mean, they're not the same thing, but you did mention that the anti-tank gun is a field gun. And in my head, it's gonna start messing with me. Even though I've never used the field gun. It's probably gonna start messing with you if I start using it. Nah, yeah, okay, man. If you say so. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? You would think the dive bomber does terrain damage, but it doesn't, as far as I know. Which was very surprising to me when I found that out. 51 versus 55. 58. I just gave my veteran C5 16 kill tank hunter another kill for fun. Also, I could have shelled this guy, but I can shell him instead. He'd be dead this turn if I played that well. He's still dead this turn. I already told you the way that it works is that you get movement, or no, the game tries to take the path with the least movement cost. Depending on the vehicle that you're using, you have different movement costs, right? Wheeled vehicles get bonuses, or they don't get a bonus. They just don't have a negative on roads, right? By default, they have the highest movement in the game, movement of 6, but that's only on roads. When they go off-road, they get negatives, right? You can see it costs me 1.2 movement to move 1 tile. In the top left of every tile, it tells you the movement cost. So before you make your decision on where to move the unit, read the movement cost. This is also why I could see, like, when you asked for extra time, I would agree with that. Being able to at least change the time. I don't need the standard time to be increased. I need the option to be allowed to change the time to be added. Because I would like for it to be that you could read, right? Like we're playing chess. You need to be able to see what you're doing so that you can make better decisions. You have to be able to practice it. The game needs to give you more time. Or you can learn by just slowly getting better at it, I guess, as well. I would appreciate more time. It would be nice. Because it would also let me explain things to you. Or just the option to remove the timer. Since we're playing in-houses. Where are my infantry? Marines are dead. Recon team's dead. 3 medics dead. One thing left is the contractors. I guess I'm shelling the Bastion then. I didn't restock him. Ooh. Yeah? Okay. Who are you? Is that a commando? There's no way a commando did that. Yeah, there's a freaking spag here. I managed to avoid the spag the whole time. Are you kidding? Dive bombers can't land on grass, can they? No. Every shell in the game upon your head. How does that sound? Alright. Speaking of you being unpredictable and whatnot, care to test how unpredictable you are? I'm down with it if you're down with it. I've never tried going within artillery themed loadout. I just need something that can spot. I didn't even use the ARV. It's possible I could just ditch the ARV. I'm afraid of using aircraft. That's one of my problems. Unlikely probably, but we can do it another time mostly because I haven't really woken up. I see. You want to be at maximum brain, I guess. I said probably twice. No, you didn't. You said properly. Did I say properly twice? You said unlikely probably. but we can do it another time. Not be upset with it. Well, you don't have to be upset. You properly wrote properly and thought you put probably. One unit that I really want to use is the biker, but the biker is best in PvP. Like, you can get it to work anywhere, of course, but it makes the most sense there. And I really like the idea of the biker because I don't like capturing every single point. It takes me too long to get like a unit out to grab that. I don't want to delay my rollout. That's the thing. Probably not an ideal time. I'll be done for else what? Is that a word? He's down for else what? I like that might be a word. Else what? Wait a second. Is else what a thing? Which one is this? Which one is what? The game? This is Noobs in Combat Cold Front. This is technically a different game. This is the 2.2 pre-release. So this is the test server. So you get to you get access to units that haven't been released yet, and you get access to updated units as well. Like, for example, let me show you something. Dizzy's favorite, the armored engineering vehicle, which is under support somewhere. Here it is. Yeah. So in the current game, the current release, this vehicle is different. It doesn't have an MPM launcher, which is a mine launcher. And it has less costs, but it also has like transport and whatnot. So there's that. They changed the tank hunter in this one as well, but they reverted it. There are some units in the game, like the fire team, which should be in one of my loadouts somewhere. I might have removed it temporarily. But there's all kinds of stuff that they're working on here. They also got some new maps as well. I haven't played them because I'm waiting to port them to the main game. But there's some new maps, updated icons, and there are a few players here who are like hardcore about PvP as well in the Discord that you can find if you want to play with them. But yeah. Oh yeah, paratroopers got moved up as well up here to infantry instead of Air Force. What else got changed? They added lineman T1, which I haven't taken the time to understand yet. These guys can change formation. They get scavenger and fearless. Whereas these guys, you can engage with bayonets. Applies 10% exposed to the user. Okay, so they can bayonet without having to change formation, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. And a higher damage bayonet as well. I haven't really messed with the Cold War all that much. I need to mess with it at some point. Yeah, Cold Front is a very good second game. Yeah, bayonet. Rifle stabby, that thing. Bayonet. I don't always speak with the most clear of English. Excuse me. But yeah, Cold Front is a very good successor to the first game. If you liked the first game, you might not like Cold Front because Cold Front is very big compared to the first game, right? The first game you had a lot of units and then you had variants of those units, but they were all pretty basic. Cold Front takes that up a notch. You have so much depth, you have so many units that do different things with so many mechanics that it scares a lot of people away that come over to play it. This game hasn't gotten nearly as many plays as the other games have, as the other game has. So I can't say that for sure. But like when I talk to people about it, people who have played the first game but haven't played this one, they say they feel a little overwhelmed. But as you play it, you will probably learn to enjoy it. There are probably 100 units in this game. Each of them are pretty unique. Like you have, and all of them are balanced so that none are better than the other. you can use them in any loadout in any way, shape, or form. Like you have to mix and match, of course, to make things work out. But you can use them, and all of them are still viable because this game was balanced in with the idea of PvP in mind, and then the PvE was developed around that to make a fun and balanced campaign with a fun and balanced PvP section, and it's always being updated. That's why the test server exists. Um, with new ideas, new units, that kind of stuff, and better balancing decisions if they ever run into any problems. But yeah, there's so much in this game. This is my favorite game on Roblox probably because of it. I just wish there were more campaigns to do. I finally managed to convince Dizzy here to play PvP with me, and I think he's been having a good time. But yeah, I just wish there was more campaigns to do. What about? What do you mean? What about? What about what? What is he getting at? Yeah, they did a very good job with this game, I think. At one point in time, I had 27 loadouts because that's just how much mixing and matching you can do. Not all of them were unique, but a good number of them were. There's something for everybody here as well. And we have skins, so you can make them look different too. What about the Drone PTSD Sim 4? You know that's not my favorite game. I enjoy the game a lot. That's not my favorite game. In this game, we don't have nations. Like, we don't have, like, America, China, Poland, that kind of stuff. They have skins that are themed around certain vehicles. Or certain nations, excuse me. But none of them are stuck that way. So, for example, I don't know who the Koleran Self-Defense Force is supposed to be. But you'll notice that they have different versions of the same vehicle. So, like, for example, this is a Recon Car TD, right? Tank Destroyer. And it's a truck with a recoilless rifle on it. But if you swap to somebody like most of the others in the game, you'll see that it's just a car with a big gun on it. Something like the Tank Destroyer has different models of vehicle that you might recognize. Like, I don't know if this is the STRV or whatever. I think it's STRV 103. But if you swap to something like Valkyria, I think this turns into an object tank. Yeah, whatever this is. That's a Stug. Yeah, it could be a Stug. I have no clue. I don't know my tanks like that. I'm learning slowly. F tier game, it sucks. No Poland, no life. I'm canceling this game. Now hold on now. I don't know. Okay, if Dizzy says there's no Poland, then there's no Poland. I don't know my nations like that with their vehicles. But if he says there's no Poland, there's no Poland. So yeah, F tier game. It sucks. Dev bad. Get them now. Cancel them now. But yeah, you might have noticed, like, this turns into a truck with a turret on it. And then, like, let's go look at the heavy tanks, for example. I tend to base which skin I used around the vehicles that I'm using. So, like, you can see that the siege tank becomes like a Russian-style tank with the rounded top on top of it. But if I swap to something like Northwind Imperial Army and go back to it, it becomes something like this. I don't know what kind of tank that is. And then if I swap back to, like, Viridian and look at them, it swaps something like that. I have no idea what kind of tank that is. But, like, a lot of vehicles have different variants to them. So you just pick the variants that you like. Some of them might be American, some of them might be British, some of them might be Chinese, Russian. Some of them might have been, like, Middle Eastern inspired. Technicals with machine guns and big tank destroying guns on them. Also, speaking on heavy tanks, the siege tank is getting a new model for the US Folk German. Are you talking about Northos? Yes, Northos. I'm guessing that's on the private server or the test server. Or that, or they leaked it instead of the Discord. Not much of a leak if the devs are doing it, but still. Tangolese, I think, are China, but I don't know if they actually have Chinese things in here. Think it still gets to be rolled out? Okay. What happened there? Sorry, I got mad. Oh, I see. Manifesting ill tidings, you say. I don't know what the difference between the Imperial Armada and the Imperial Army is when it comes to the skins. I think one's a deeper orange. Yeah, there are also many versions of Assault Gun as well. Like there's this one. I know the Kalaran Self-Defense Force has a different Assault Gun. Or at least it does inside of the other game. Oh, Kalaran Independence Militia. What the heck? Yeah, that looks different. Um, that's the diff. Thank you, thank you. I see now. My eyes have been opened. Same Assault Gun. I don't know if they have a different one. Nope, that's the same one as before. I know for a fact that Valkyria has the funny assault gun. I like this one because it looks ridiculous. It's not ridiculous, but like compared to the other assault guns, this thing is massive, right? The rest of them are like low profile or they have a very obvious dome, but this thing is just a hulking behemoth compared to the rest of them. Same thing with their tank buster. I think their tank buster is hilarious. Where's the tank buster at? This thing is just freaking huge. You want to talk about dome? Look at this one. Freaking massive. I still don't know what tank this is supposed to be. But it's so big it goes off the screen. You can't even see the end of the barrel. It's hilarious. Also, Dizzy, we mentioned how the Tank Hunter is a striker in one of these skin lines. Yeah, like this one. This is the striker. But what is it when it's not this? Like if I swap back to, say, Valkyria, and we look at the Tank Hunter now. What is it now? I'll go in game and see if a better model. I don't know if Search and Destroy lets me spawn, but I'm gonna try it. Because I'm certain other nations have developed a mobile gun system, and it's possible that the devs are just taking a bit of creative liberty and making their own model. But I'd like to think that they based it on something. What is this now? I did notice that it uses the same chassis as other vehicles. Like if I were to have what's it called? A mortar carriage, for example, or an ARPC, they all have the same chassis. Has anyone ever done the White Doge? Yes. The other day, somebody redeemed White Doge for the first time. And Small Doge. They don't get used often. None of my rewards get used often, except for Mommy ASMR. That's oh, and Drink. Drink is redeemed the most often. Mommy ASMR is the second most redeemed, and then after that, nobody redeems like anything else. It's very sad. It's very sad. Fair. Oh my gosh. It's a Sprut-esque thing. I'll look it up later and tell you though. You mean we've been over this? Okay, if you said it one time, it's not enough. I'm just saying. We've been over this. What is AODog? It summons AODog. So if the dog is not there, and my application is open for the dog, for example, if I do this, if he's not there, you can bring him back. It toggles him. So it brings him back or it puts him away. If you click on these things, they should have descriptions on them as well. If you ever get confused. Am I still playing 2.2 pre-release? I mean, I just wanted to test that loadout out because I never tried using um the heavy artillery that much. I used it in the past for a limited amount of time, and then I moved on. 400 right now, still saving. All right. We shall see what happens with your points. There are many people that come by. Fidelity loves using drink. Edge loves using drink. When he gets enough points, he buys Mame ASMR. There are some people that have been hoarding points for nefarious purposes in the future, I assume. One of them may be in the chat. I don't know what he has planned. Gotta go see ya. All right. Well, you take care. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you when I see you. Should I just run through all these missions with this loadout, see if I like it? I mean, like, what's the point if you already know you can do it? Is that what that is? I saw that name before. I saw Zalo when we were inside of MTC. Oh yeah, you just mentioned it. What is it? Zalo S? No. Zalo Tank Destroyer. 2S14 Zalo. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's not just copying the chassis. I mean, they all have the same asset, yes, but this is a thing. It's an 85 millimeter self-propelled anti-tank gun. SPATG, you say? According to the Soviet leadership, the test combining enemy tanks should have been shifted from classic road artillery to anti-tank guided missiles. I don't know why that song ends so abruptly. It's so weird. I don't know if I like that song very much. I think it sounds looky like an accordion. More like an accordion than a guitar. Hmm. Is the Striker a big vehicle? Like compared to the Zalo? I feel like the Zalo looks like it's massive. You said it's in MTC. I'm assuming it's a Cold War era vehicle since it says 1950s on this thing. Let me see when it was actually produced. Oh no, 1969 to 1980. Yeah, that's like late Cold War, probably early modern, if anything. So go play Hawk and we can find it probably. I wonder if it comes with a stabilizer. Muzzle brake, able to fire 20 to 25 shells per minute. That's pretty dang good. You can fire 2 shells, or you can fire 1 shell every 2 seconds. APFS DS, very nice. Exclusive APFS DS. Don't think it did. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here either, but I didn't look for a stabilizer. It's just the rounds that are stabilized, as far as I can tell. 1 of 1 match. Yep. I'm on Wikipedia right now. Well, that sucks. I noticed. What do you mean I noticed? A lot of Control F. Oh, okay. I thought you were making fun of me for being on Wikipedia. I was gonna be like, huh? But no, it's fine. I see what you mean. I read Wikipedias in my free time. Nerd. Just kidding. I do the same thing. But I used to, at least, when I was more out of the house and bored. Since I'm in the house, I can just do what I want, which tends to be a lot of this, a lot less reading. But you know me, I get up to some reading sometimes. Yes, nerd, nerd behavior, you're a nerd too. I said yes, I said yes. It was a joke, it was a joke. Calm. Calm. Take it with pride, nerd. I'm taking it with pride. I'm not upset. I accept this fact. Do you is the question. Do you? Boom, 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 boom. Yes, good. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Nerds rule the world. Not really, but kind of. Hang on, did I just... Oh my gosh. I was supposed to bring a cargo plane, not a recon car. It's fine. Having a second one's not bad for this right side. I don't know if they can attack me from here, since I'm playing solo. You know what's better on this mission? A freaking howitzer. That's what's better on this mission. A freaking howitzer. Why, you ask? Because the howitzer has splash, and they're gonna spam me with infantry. I can't go in there? Come in. Thanks. Bunker Buster. No. I mean, it's not like it's bad, but like, it's too expensive. Also, the Bunker Buster has worse splash, I believe. I believe it's 0.33. Officer Bowles. What's the range on this? 2, but gains additional 2. It's not even a dimmed flare. It doesn't say that, at least. He wiped. Alright, so you're coming over here and you're doing a thing, like right here. Yes or yes? Get the heck off of my screen. Look at that. That area is not where I'm clicking. Goodness gracious, why is the activation box so freaking huge? Medium gunner. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. I can just spam these, yeah. I wonder if it gives me sight. I mean, I can see. Maybe it doesn't even matter. It probably, I don't know. Just still thinking about it. Home. I do wish I had this up here sooner. 83. Mobility kill? Yes. Finish him. I could keep it in the air, but I think I'll land it for right now. I don't have any more movement. Oopsie. Can't shell through this anti-tank gun, unfortunately. How much movement? It's gonna cost me 5. To answer your question more in depth, you want to play anything else after PvP? Yeah, I'm down with whatever. Just let me know what you want to play. And if you have nothing in mind, I can come up with something. I don't mind playing Helldivers. I don't mind playing MTC. I don't mind playing like Risk a Raid. I don't know what other games you might have installed. I know that you said in the past that you wanted to play Ready or Not, and I told you probably a few months from now. I don't remember how long ago that was, but if you wanted to play that, you could ask as well. Need a second signaler. Why do you still remember that? I don't forget things. Things that I remember. Okay, this is gonna sound obvious, but things that I remember, I do not forget. And what I mean by that is things that I devote to memory. I don't know why that's been devoted to memory, but it has. So, yeah. Mm. 5.25. My goodness, dude. I don't think they're coming from this side. I think they balanced it so that if you're playing solo, you don't get affected. I know I said, I know I also said that we could maybe do some Path of Exile if my friends were to stop playing it, so I suppose that's also on the table. I don't play the original PoE. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Um, I'm mostly interested in the second one. Right. Well, yes, two, but you just said right there. So I suppose that's also in the table, though I don't know if I want to do PoE 2. So when you said that, you said Path of Exile, and then you said, I don't know if I want to do PoE 2. So I assumed you were saying PoE 1. Because you didn't mention 2 in the beginning, and then you mentioned it in the end and said you don't want to do it. But I see what you mean now. It seemed like you were making it a distinction with the way that you had phrased it. But I may be a goober. You know what Dizzy says? There are no stupid questions. There are only stupid people. Hold up. Is his writing this fire? Real and true? Based? Factual? Of course. Just freaking send it with your stupid freaking Jeep on the turn that my ATG is not ready to freaking obliterate you. I should strike the mess out of you. Get bow. Get bow. 52. I block my gunner if I do that. Signaler can't reach this turn. And I ain't trying to be a stupid person. Well, I don't think anybody's trying to be. I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying I don't think anybody's trying to be. But I get you. I understand. Don't you worry. You did nothing wrong. You are fine. And then with the plane. Okay. Here comes the giant freaking shell. Dispels any buffs or debuffs present? Why? If it does no healing, why does it also dispel? That's weird. That's just odd. Whatever. Okay. I mean, there's nothing to stress about. I can just probably spam the button. It just says don't fill for 5 turns, so I don't even need to think. Marked debuff. So, why not just make the marked debuff undispellable? I mean, that also sounds annoying, but I don't know. Like, you know, like that just seems weird. Or why not make the mark a special kind of debuff? You know? Because they want it dispelled. Yes, potentially. But that's not my point. My point is that, yes, it can get rid of the debuffs, but it also gets rid of the buffs. And that's annoying. Because if you remember, there were other units, like the Commander, for example, which could drop supplies on you and not get rid of your buffs. And the idea was that it gave you your ammo back, but it didn't get rid of your buffs. Now, if they want it to be that when you get your ammo back, you lose your buffs, fine, right? But I'm not used to that idea, which is why I'm wondering why it's this way. That wasn't how it was in the past. But leave the signaler alone. Does that look like Akira to you? It doesn't look like Akira to me. I'm just saying. Yeah. Rage bait recon car. That took all my movement. Oh my gosh. Akira. Shell. No need for a freaking radio, I guess. Just show everybody you see. Why not? I mean, we're just playing the waiting game. Leave Lorenzo back here where he can't do anything. Hello, you are being shelled. Please do not resist. Might be time to march these combat medics over. And put them where is the question. These aren't combat medics, they're field medics. He's dead. How freaking tragic. Do you miss the rage, Dizzy? Alright, well, what did you want to play? You said you wanted to play something. You didn't give me an idea, though. What did you want to play? What did you want to play? Something. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. You wanted to play Arcane Odyssey. I hear you. I hear you. Let's go. Let's go play Arcane Odyssey. I know you wanted to play this. John Eagle, I know you love that. Go get back on that one, dude. Why is this guy online? Give me a second. I need to make fun of him. I'm gonna take a screenshot from my Twitch stream. I need to swap the screen to this. Give me 1 second. He's not floating anymore. Give me a second. All right. Copy that. Okay. All right. And then let's find the GC. Where is this thing even at? There it is. All right. What games do I have installed? Risk of Rain, DRG. I mean, if he's online, I guess I could ask to play DRG. Is this guy Elvis Presley? Yes. Okay, then. I think that face is legendary. What is that? Maybe he's not Elvis Presley. Taunt Civilian. Look, he looked like Markiplier. What am I looking for? Starts with G. Starts with G. A B C D E F G. Oh, it's an I. Never mind. No wonder I couldn't find it. I don't mind what we play. We could do Risk of Rain, MTC, or DRG. However, even if I'm copiumed for the health of the game, if there was something to do, I was joking about Arcane Odyssey. Yeah, we could play some Helldivers. I've done the thing with my computer. I need to stress test it anyways. Not much of a stress test. I know what it's capable of, but still. Um, yeah, let me set up the streams for that. I'm gonna go ahead and end YouTube, and I will send out invites if you want to do a 4-man, which I assume you're cool with.